Yo, we have time for just one more segment, and of course, this is our jam of the week. Oh, Klee,
classic.
of course.
This is a radio classic from the 90s.
Not just from the 90s, though. Klee comes to us from the Bay Area,
Oh,
so
God.
I figured I would play a bona fide Bay Area Legends.
These guys used to come into the coffee shop I work, my aunt's coffee shop.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Did you have any interaction with Duritz and his white guy
He's
dreads?
the most pretentious person on the face of the
Is that right? Well,
fuck yeah.
hey, he felt so symbolic. He got a gray guitar and
Yeah.
played. Yeah, of course.
He was like super disappointed that we didn't carry Blue Mountain coffee, and we were like, "That shit costs $60 a pound, and it's 1997. Are you fucking serious?"
Holy shit.
Yeah, I worked there during all my high school, and he used to come in all the time.
Oh my God. Yeah, I didn't. This is me finding out they're from the Bay Area. Actually, I thought they were an LA band, but yeah, apparently they're
No,
they're
used
from
to-
San
yeah.
Fran.
They used to live in the Haight-Ashbury.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Of course they fucking did. That's what they
At
were.
least like two of them did, because like Duritz and there's one other dude from the band used to come into the coffee shop all the time.
Yeah. Well, the white guy dreadlocks makes sense now that you've told
Yeah.
me that they lived in Haight-Ashbury.
He's a stinky person.
Yeah. Oh, is he? He needs the silver MIA.
Silver in my age.
Yeah, the antimicrobial.
Yeah.
Well, this, of course, is the song Mr. Jones, comes off of the record August and Everything After, released in 1993. This song has, undeniable fucking hook.
It's deniable.
No, it's sketchy as hell. I don't know. It's one of those bands like you could fight it for a while, but eventually they're gonna break you down.
It's a nice white guy jam. I like it.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
This song has 329 million views, 31,555 comments, and I read every goddamn last one
I
of
think
them.
I would like this song more if I hadn't heard it literally thousands of
I know.
times
Yeah.
against my will.
Well, there's a couple of people that weigh in on that coming up here in a second. So let's dive down into these comments, and I went real deep, y'all, down to the bottom. This is Icelandic from 15 years ago.
Ooh.
Okay.
This song is always with me, even though I don't want that. So that might have been you from 15 years ago.
Yeah, definitely.
I like a guy who's just like, this song's touching me inappropriately. I don't want it. It's been tickling my ears against my will.
I think he dated Courtney Cox for a little while.
It was Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah. There was a reference to that. It was like, say what you will about this lame-ass dude. He totally smashed Jennifer Aniston.
I don't understand that. I don't understand when dudes say shit like that, because it's like girls fuck losers all the time.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean like, oh, she's really hot and she fucked a loser.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean shit.
And hot chicks fuck at like below their, punch below their weight
Always,
all the
because they
time.
don't know their weight. Because all hot girls think they're ugly.
God, some of the dudes, when I was at my most hot, which was pretty good.
Halle Berry of comedy.
Yeah, the Halle Berry of comedy.
Yeah.
I dated some dudes that you would just be like, that motherfucker?
Every girlfriend I've ever had should have been doing better.
Yeah.
Well, along those lines, a Turkish vet from 13 years ago, Adam Duritz. He's a funny-looking bugger, but sex on legs nonetheless. You're giving him too much credit.
Sex on legs.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to start using
I
that.
can see through like stinkiness and you don't have all your shit together and your hair's fucked up. He don't have it. No. He's a funny looking dude in person.
And he's short, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He seems like, I remember that in the video, just it seeming like he was short.
Yeah. He's like, I would say he's probably 5'8" on his best day.
Yeah.
With boots on.
Yeah.
They use the word bugger, so I'm going to reach out to our UK listeners. Is sex on legs a thing? Like,
I don't think so.
what was the one that Mr. AJ told us? A wind-up merchant.
Oh, yeah.
Like someone who just lives to piss people off. He's like, he's a wind-up merchant.
But that sounds British. Sex on legs does not sound British.
Yeah, we'll see. Right into us. Don Robb, 7 years ago, an old coworker of mine once asked what I thought this song was about, and I told him it sounds like having a drunk person alter ego that's nothing like you. He then tells me something about how it's about a guy being molested by a priest or something. I decided it was best not to ask questions. And I was like, that is not.
What is this song about? I don't
I think he's right the first time because
Okay.
Mr. Jones, like if you're jonesing for drugs or alcohol, it's your addiction and it's your alter ego. It's the way you feel confident when you're fucked up.
If he was a heroin addict back then.
Based on his appearance in the coffee shop being like.
It just is like his general just sort of celebrityness at the time.
Right. But
And also was like super chic at the time.
Yeah, but also it's like the only thing that could wake me up is $600 coffee. That's how I cure, being fucked up on heroin.
He's a baller.
Yeah, my uncle who like ran the shop was like, I'm not gonna carry like coffee that costs $60 a pound that only a fuck like you would be able to afford.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck would I do that?
I have unfortunate news. Sex on legs is a thing.
It is a thing.
According
Is it
to-
a British thing?
It's a British
I don't
thing?
think so.
No, it's just like a old timey
a-
slogan.
It's
think it's
on
just
Urban
general
Dictionary. It's on the Wiki Dictionary. It's
I think
on.
it's just general slang. I don't know if it's specifically British.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sex on legs. There's a song called "Sex on Legs" by the Boss Hoss.
Okay.
Okay.
We should probably check that out eventually.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's worth investigating.
Right on the jam of the list, upcoming with.
No, there's only 3 comments and they're all in German.
This one is Grizzly760 from 12 years ago. The Mr. Jones I know is the Mr. Jones I know is locked up for getting kids drunk and telling them fairy tales at strip clubs.
Is
Is that a crime?
Well, this next one is Corn Dog Requiem.
Love it.
2 years ago.
Here for it.
Every time I hear this, I think of the teacher at my high school that got caught balls deep in a student and then got caught trying to leave the country. Oh, Mr. Jones.
Balls
Oh,
deep,
wow.
Damn. He caught him full thrust. When they
Yeah.
walked in, he was in full thrust.
And this might be Mr. Jones here. Mr. Tickno from 2 years ago.
No, it's clearly not from the username.
I remember when this come out, I was a teen. Damn good times. Fuck, I wish I could go back to slaying them young teens, having good times.
Oh, God.
Ah.
You got a different kind of Jones.
That's bad when you're like, you're not like, I wish I could have sex with a bunch of women now.
Yeah.
You're like, no, I wish I could have sex with a bunch of teens
Right.
now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Horrifying.
Robert Alm from 6 years ago. I'm hanging around people who just see alcohol as an opportunity to throw up as much as possible. I would love to have someone to get drunk with by discussing the meaning of the universe or something.
So you're the
That's
guy
not an
who
alcohol thing.
Yeah.
you're the guy
Coke thing.
who no one
That's a
wants
weed
to hang
thing.
out with.
Yeah, that's
You
not an
guys just
alcohol
want to
thing.
get so
I
drunk
think
you
he doesn't know
puke.
how alcoholism works.
No.
I love this name. God's Fist Fighter from 2 years ago. I saw a flock of ravens kill an owl in my backyard. They are cowards. They don't fight 1 versus 1. I tried to punch one of the ravens, but it flew, and I could not win against them. I pet the owl for 3 hours after she was pecked to death.
Ravens or crows that remember you.
It's both, I think. I think they're cousins.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't-
but definitely
I wouldn't
crows.
call them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like this guy who's trying to punch birds in his backyard and then just slowly,
wouldn't go there.
watching an owl go to its great
I'm gonna
release.
stay away from blackbirds altogether. And there's crows here in LA. Like
Yeah,
they just randomly like it feels like you're in the Omen.
yeah. I love this one because the website that I use to look at all these old comments, they have the exact timestamp, and this is
Oh, wow.
1 day before this event. Born to Punch 11 years ago. John Jones, you will find out the hard way tomorrow why you never challenged Chael Sonnen to a fight.
Oh, I remember this. Is this when he broke his foot or some shit like that? On
No, but John Jones did defeat Chael Sonnen in 4 minutes and 33 seconds in round 1 of UFC 159 the day after this comment. So
Nice.
I hope you didn't bet the farm on it, Born to Punch.
Chow Sonnen, he loves to lose the big fights.
What was the one where was it John Jones?
I think he was fighting
like
Chow
he-
Sonnen and he broke his toe
Yeah,
and some
and
other.
it was
Oh.
really gruesome.
Oh, I thought you were talking about, was that Silva where his leg
Silva, yeah.
snapped in half or
Yeah,
some
that
crazy
one.
shit?
God, I'll never forget. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
every time I think
I
about it,
remember
get a
driving
little
down
shudder.
Wilshire the next day, and one of the buildings was painted like 100 feet tall with the two of them facing off against each other. I was like, that's a sad billboard to have to take
Yeah.
down. I got a couple more here. This one is Daniel Villasenor from 4 years ago.
Yes.
First time I heard this song, my girlfriend's friend was having diarrhea in the bathroom, and I heard everything and this song at the same time. I'll never hear the song the same way ever again. I'm like,
Those memories are inextricably linked.
it's a hell of a memory to have. So this one is this has happened so many times, Klee, where somebody has this exact scenario in a comment, but it's always different people.
Okay.
But it's amazing how many of these types of comments there are that go exactly like this. Matt Smith from 6 years ago. Man, I absolutely love this song, but the worst part is the first time I heard it, I was a young punk kid who was with a bunch of older guys who were all drunk, and then we get into a car during a downpour, and this song was on loud. We couldn't even talk. It was so loud. And the next thing you know, we were spinning out of control, well over 90 miles per hour. We hit and rolled many times, and it ripped the car to pieces. Then fire. A lot of fire. That's all I remember. It was very bad, and no one should have walked away, and yet we all did. Thank God. There are so many comments of like, dude, we did the most gnarly car crash when the song is happening, and we were fucking cool, and then we smoked a cig, bro.
Oh, wow.
It's like a recurring thing, which I guess this would, kind of stamp itself on your memory.
It's a PTSD memory
Yeah.
involved with this song. I could see that memory sticking with you.
Those days.
I was just
yeah.
a punk kid hanging out with a bunch of drunk adults flipping a car.
Yeah.
Just rolling my car.
Sam, you might like this one. Master C from 5 years ago.
Master Corey?
Yeah. I used to smoke weed until I couldn't move. My friend would get me in the back of their car and put this kind of music on his iPod and then just put the earbuds in my ear while they drove around and did shit. I just love homie for that. I was lost then. Still am.
Whoa.
Now, that style of comment I've heard many times.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
read many times. I like whenever I go and look at the YouTube comments on a video.
Have you ever gotten so high that you've been placed into a car and then they put earphones on you like you were a fucking baby?
Fucking hell. I mean, I've definitely been so fucked up I've had to like be thrown into a car, but
Yeah.
never so fucked up someone's been like, we need to calm him down with some whatever the
We need
fuck
to
this is.
keep him soothed before he flies off the handle and murders somebody.
Well, speaking of that, finally, Dry Chin EB from 1 year ago.
Gotcha.
This song haunts me in my dreams and waking life alike. It always appears on the worst day of my life, consistently, as if Mr. Jones himself is a poltergeist dedicated to making a funny little bit out of the most terrible experiences I've ever had the displeasure to bear. From the death of a loved one to being dumped by a long-term partner, for some godforsaken fucking reason, I hear this godforsaken fucking song, and all it brought me was distress, knowing that sha-la-la confirmed indeed. This is going to be my top 10 shittiest days of my life if I ever hear it. So this is like a harbinger of bad things to come for this guy. Now, though, I stare it in the face as if it is a longtime rival. I don't know, maybe like some bully from high school. Just work with me here, and I'll show it that I am no longer bothered by the fact that Mr. Jones is one of those horrid artifacts that will forever follow me throughout the few to many days I have remaining on this earth. I refuse to let Mr. Jones get the best of me, though. I will not lose a battle to a song made in 1993. Sometimes you have to become cognizant of your mortality, even if for a brief moment, and only then will you truly understand what it means to be human. One love. Hell yeah.
Okay.
I love a guy who is tortured,
Yeah, that person is tortured.
nay, tormented by fucking a white dreaded man.
The thing is, if you listen to this song enough, you're eventually just going to have a good day
Yeah.
after hearing it.
But I could also see like a horror movie being centered around this song.
Oh, yeah. There we go. The cultural appropriator.
Yeah. But just like this song just being like, whenever you hear it, like the worst thing that's going to happen to you.
Yeah.
5 years is happening.
It's The Ring, but for fucking shitty 90s alt rock.
It's like how they took like the Loonies 5 on it and did it for Get Out.
Yes,
Like,
there we
that's
go.
just a song about smoking weed. And then he made it into like the most haunting song of
Oh, yeah.
2019.
Hell yeah. Well, that is the Counting Crows with their song, Mr. Jones, and that is our program.